So it's defeat at Derby. How frustrated are you with the performance and, of course, the result?
No, it's very frustrating. It's a bad performance, about really bad first half. Then we concede 2 goals immediately, one after the other one, and yeah, that's where we are. It's not good enough so far.
And was it almost unacceptable the way we conceded the second so close to falling behind?
Yeah, when things are not going well, it's very easy now to point fingers, and unfortunately those trends happen during the league. The most important is the way how we want to react after this, and now it's an international break where it's tough for us because now we know that we have two weeks ahead with this feeling about how bad it was this week in terms of results, in terms of poor performances, and yeah, it's a time that we need to use properly to understand what is missing, what we are failing at the moment, and make sure that we come back much stronger, because it's very disappointing, especially not only for the ones who are working here very hard and for the players, but as well, the supporters. It was like 2,000 here coming to support us, and I'm very, very sad that we couldn't deliver for them a better performance and a much better result.
Is it also a concerning theme that in the last 3 games goals have been conceded from corners?
Yeah, very much. It's once again sometimes individual mistakes, and yeah, that's my job to try to fix it. Even if sometimes it's difficult, but we knew that Derby is a good team in set pieces. They were really good last season. This season have started as well, and unfortunately we're not good enough in this situation. I'm more concerned about that, and the fact as well that we got today 9 corner kicks, more than them, 6 for them, 9 for us, and still we were not good enough to convert our chances. So yeah, at the moment it's some things that we need to make sure that we improve, and not lose our head, make sure that we are good enough to understand what we are missing and keep on working, because last season we were in a similar situation in the beginning. We managed to turn it. It's disappointing to start this way. I've been before in those situations in my career, and I will work my best to make sure that we once again get out of this situation.
And was a big difference between the two sides today, the physicality between both Derby and Rangers?
Yeah, it's probably different styles. We need to be much better at what we're trying to do, and we sign a profile of players that to play in a certain way of football, and we need to get better at that. When the games become more physical, then of course we have some players that can really cope with that, but we need to be much better putting the ball on the ground, finding solutions, and making sure that we play the football in a dominant way that we want to do.
And in terms of getting back on track, is one positive today that Fox was back and getting minutes again to try and help us after the international break?
Yeah, it's been tough to miss both him and Neely for a long time. It's tough to be missing players like Jack Colback, like other players that we're missing that are important, but there's no excuses. That's the reality of the league, and we need to make sure that the ones that are available compete better. We need to make sure that we find the right solutions, but it's definitely very good news for them and for us as a team.
And finally, does the international break now come at a good time after the week that we've had to really get back down to the training ground and get things working again for after the international?
I always say that after a defeat, the thing that you want to do is to play the day after if possible, because you want to get out of that feeling the sooner the better. But the reality is that now we have 2 weeks. These 2 weeks we need to make sure that, as I said before, we work really hard and we make sure that we come back stronger.